remember to like, subscribe, and share. And today on the roster, we have none other than Mr. Billionaire himself, Pete Diddy, Sean Puff Daddy Combs, Brother Love, whatever you want to call him. I'm speaking today from some experience, and I want y'all to know why I say Mr. Sean P. Diddy Combs, Brother Love, is not guilty. Okay? In the United States, in a civil lawsuit, okay? In a civil lawsuit, when somebody's suing you, alleging you done them something, right? It's just you go to a lawyer, you say, "Hey, lawyer, I want you to take on my case. I want you to, this, these certain actions has been done against me or perpetrated against me. Somebody harmed me, and I believe that I may have a claim to civil damages. Correct? So the lawyer gonna write up a statement, affidavit or whatever, and then he's gonna present this stuff to a judge. And usually they contact if the person got enough money and they have lawyers. Usually they reach out to them, reach out to the lawyers, and they say, "Hey, this is what's being alleged against your client." Depending on the accusations, that depends on how it can get settled fast. Also, too, for the feds or Homeland Security to get involved, all they need to do is take that affidavit, or somebody need to give them that affidavit, and then they get in front of a judge. They have a hearing in front of a judge, and in order for him to find probable cause, he don't need evidence. He don't need physical evidence. All the judge needs to do is feel like it happened. Okay, this is how they could run into your house like that. It's easy. It's not really nothing to prove. There, and of course, if I'm not mistaken, I believe his lawyers would have to be there too, trying to argue on his behalf. But usually, the judges usually say they find probable cause. Once they read the paperwork, they usually find probable cause. Also, too, another reason that he found probable cause because they said the word sex trafficking. Okay, allegedly, when those kind of words being used, sex trafficking, drugs and drinks, minor kids, yes, a judge is going to grant a search warrant because there's no human being on the planet that can live with themselves knowing that they overlook something like that. Okay, so whether he did it or not, it doesn't matter. This is just the American legal system, man. Like they don't play about stuff like that, not at all. Period. When you saying kids are being trafficked, and you saying people are applying people across state lines, like they the courts are really on stuff like that with all the kids that's gone missing and all of that type of stuff. It's for real out here, y'all. Like, and this is why I'm saying he not guilty because technically a judge gonna find probable cause for stuff like that. Anything with criminal intent in that affidavit, he gonna find probable cause, man. Even if he innocent, that none of that don't mean that you're guilty of anything. The only way we would know that he was guilty if they went in a court of law and he was found guilty. All the evidence come out. Other than that, bro, everything else is still he said I say speculation. So this is my thoughts on it, my take on it, and why I think he's not guilty. Okay. Now, like I said, we'll have to give it time, see if any charges get brought on him or anything like that. But like I said, as far as what happened so far, a judge don't need much to find probable cause. I've been watching all these new media heads and all these people on TV saying, "Well, the judge found probable cause. He must be." The judge don't. All he need to do is read certain things in that complaint, and once he reads certain stuff in there, he's gonna say, "I find probable cause." That's all it is. When the judge sit on the bench and he say, "I find probable cause," he look at the paperwork, read it, and say, "Yeah, this probable cause enough to get a warrant." He don't. This man don't have to be guilty of anything. It's just how the paperwork is worded that's sitting in front of the judge, the paperwork that he looking at, which enable them to get a warrant. Okay, like if you ever been in the courthouse, you ever been on the other side of the law, you know this stuff because this is how they go. They don't have to have no physical evidence at all. Just somebody saying that is good enough for a judge to give them to sign a warrant for them to come into your house. Okay, anybody remember Brown Taylor? Okay, they don't need. They just need. There's things being done at this property. Okay, it don't have to be true. People lie on people all the time. It don't have to be true at all. And like I said, we sitting up there tarnishing this man's name, his kids, his legacy, off somebody saying that. How we know this person is credible? How we know that? We don't know any of that, bro. This is all I'm saying. Like we have to use our thinking caps. Like I get the people on the internet because I get the people on YouTube because when you upload the content, it get viewers, you make money. So of course, a YouTuber is gonna block about that stuff. It's news. But what I'm saying is that we all know how this stuff go. Okay, we know really how this stuff go. Like so, I'm not gonna say the man guilty, and I'm not gonna say any of that. I'm just gonna say let's wait and see if they have videotape evidence, if they have something that not still pictures, because people pose with people all the time. Celebrities take pictures with people all the time, so that don't a picture don't mean nothing. And if you at his house and you took pictures with celebrities and him, pictures of you and him talking, that don't mean nothing anyway. My thing is the videotape evidence of him violating you. That's is what I want to see. Like show that stuff on the media, because what I've been seeing on YouTube and on the news outlets is nothing. You're showing the feds running in his house. Yeah, but where's the evidence for the probable cause? Like these lawyers could get in front of them judges and lie, and they do lie. Lawyer and lie go together. They lie. They lie all the time. They'll get in front of that judge and say all kind of horrendous stuff happened, and that don't got to be the case. So my whole thing is that we got to sit tight and look for the evidence to make sure that this man is guilty or innocent, bro, before we drag him and his family through the mud. Brother Love Pump, Sean P. Diddy Combs. It's a lot of people who we know don't like the man. You know what I'm saying? There's tons of people who don't like him, but like I said, we got to see the evidence on that. We haven't seen any evidence on what he done, what he didn't do. We need evidence. So I'm just saying, y'all, let's wait for the evidence to come out to see, what it say, what he guilty, what he innocent, if he have a trial or whatever. I'm waiting to see that type of stuff. Once again, thank you guys for checking out the channel. I really, really mess with you guys. I appreciate you guys. And please remember to like, share, subscribe. Tell your friends about the channel. This is a safe place for us to just communicate and chat and talk and, really get into these deep issues that's going on in America and in society and in our culture. So once again, thank you guys for checking out the channel. I really appreciate you guys. And peace.